This will be session 2. All right, and we're live, everyone. Hello, everyone, back now. This is the real live calls. Before we did a short podcast, I've got to go back and edit that. And I'm with my man James here, and we're going to be doing live calls just so you guys can see what we do as real estate agents. James is the number one man when it comes to mailers. I'm not big on mailers, but I do calls. And James, if you get any calls in, whoever's talking, if you need to mute out, we just go back
Okay.
and forth.
Okay.
And here's a property in Greensboro, I see. And anyone out there, I'm going to put the link. I am going to put the link in the description. That way, if anyone wants to join, they're welcome to join. You guys can hop on here. Why is it not allowing me? I've got default when I can reply, but it's not doing. Let's see here. Huh. I've got to see what's going on. All right. Let's go back here to Facebook. I'm going to put the link in. Anyone's watching out there, you guys are welcome to join us for these live calls. Link. Join us for live calls. Calling.
I've got to scan this working with real estate agents disclosure and email it to my buyer. A new buyer I've got.
Okay.
So I will say one thing while you're handling your technical difficulties.
Yes, please.
Is folks out there who are not realtors, not real estate agents, if at the beginning of conversing with an agent, if they don't bring up those 4 magic words, working with real estate agents, that's actually 5. Disclosure, which is actually 6 words, then you might want to side eye them. You might want to look at them funny, because we are required to do that when you start to talk about things that will put you at a disadvantage in your house hunt if the agent were to represent the other party. Some examples that would put you at a disadvantage is, I need to get a house ASAP. My wife is pregnant and we're expecting in the next 2 months. Information like that is going to put you at a disadvantage. So ask them about the working with real estate brochure, or either run to Paul or myself.
Absolutely. And that will disclose what we do: dual agency, exclusive agency. We by default we represent sellers unless we're hired under a buyer's agency agreement.
Exactly.
You guys hear okay, right, James?
Oh yeah, I hear it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Called and
one thing about Paul making calls is that he's dealing in real-time communication. I prefer mailers, and that's not so real time, because I've got downtime for the mailer to get to the recipient. And, they look at it, they may call me back immediately. Upon receiving it, they may wait a week. They may wait a month. They might even wait 6 months to a year before they call me back. So there's a difference there. One of the fundamental difference between live calling and mailers. So it's just a matter of preference.
Let me call these people right here. And I do not call people in the do not call list. I use something called Land's Voice. A lot of it's popular on the East Coast. On the West Coast, you guys have, if I'm not mistaken, you guys use Red X. You may use Land Voice as well.
Yeah.
But And they do scrub the numbers. I know Mojo does it as well. Uh,
Yeah.
Realtors beware. Those
Call has been
third
forwarded
party
to an automatic.
those third party services that say they'll do the calls for you, you better make sure that they scrub the calls, because sometimes they say that just for you to pay, and they don't scrub the calls, and you can be in big trouble if they're on do not call list.
Yeah.
Um,
Heavy fines.
no
Heavy
answer.
fines. But I circumnavigate that by just sending out mailers, because I can send out mailers even if they don't want to get them. I've had maybe out of maybe about close to 7,000 mailers since I've been doing this. I've had maybe 2 people call me back and say, "Stop sending me mailers.
I was going to ask you if you've had that,
You know,
James, because they've
I
done it to
want you to
me.
stop sending me these mailers." I'm like, dude, so you really care about me, don't you? To call me back and let me know not to do that, because
Mhm.
all you had to do was just simply tear up the letter and throw it in the garbage.
Oh, they
But
get
you took
mad.
time out of your schedule to let me know how much you care about me. But I tell them, I apologize. I got a staff working for me. You fell between the cracks. We'll try not to let that happen before. I got my best man on it. Just me. Just me.
The Jamesonator. Oh my
I
goodness.
tell them I got my
Whoa.
best man working on it.
That is you. You are the. He better not let you down, James.
Yeah, better not let me down. Might
Definitely.
fire me,
Yeah. Yeah.
put
It
me on
says off
probation.
market and put you on probation. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Let me call these people up. 994-4227. We are definitely don't got many viewers on this episode. Hello? Yes. My name is Paul. I'm a local real estate agent in the area, and the calls are recorded for training purposes. Is this the owner of 3405 Windswept Drive in Summerfield?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is the house still on the market for sale?
We signed with seller's agent, Mark Spain.
Oh, yes, yes.
So they're just taking pictures, and it'll literally be on the market this weekend or Monday at the latest.
Okay, awesome. My name is Paul. I'm with Keller Williams Realty. I've seen Mark Spain signs all the way from the coast to out here in Boone. And I am curious to know, is that a company that you'll have an actual listing agent, just like what we do?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm just curious, he charges a commission. Is that correct? And then he splits it with the buyer's agent. Is that correct?
I think so. Yes, it sounds right.
Okay. And I'm really curious why, just out of curiosity, and this is me asking, because this is what I do for my bread and butter. What made you or influenced you to go with Mark Spain and not someone local here?
My wife said to.
Well, that's good enough of an answer. That is good enough of an answer. So I'm not going to argue with that one.
She said she liked him and go with him.
Okay.
We know a lot of real estate agents, and she just said, "Go. I like this guy."
Okay. So
hire.
So you would say trust is a big issue on that as well.
I think so. Yeah, it seemed like it. She seemed to like the guy who showed up. He was a local guy. I guess they're trying to get into the market.
Oh, he is a local agent. Okay, that works.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, I have my own podcast, I have my own show, and I shoot weekly, and I have a great team with me on it. And one of the big things I stress to agents, because it's educational for agents, right, is that 2 of the most important traits a real estate agent can have is communication skills and trust. And so I was just kind of curious about that. I want to thank you for your time today.
Sure, anytime.
Yeah, and you have a fantastic rest of your day, and good luck with getting everything sold.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
All right, bye.
Bye. Well, that was fun. Went with
Oh,
Mark Spain.
my name is
What in
Clark
the
Rain.
hell?
My name is Clark
Spain?
Rain, and I'm here to empty your pockets.
I don't even know who I've called. I've seen his billboards, and I want to know who this guy is and how he works. James, do you know anything about this guy?
Same thing as, I mean, he works the same as all the others, Jason Brantley. And I mean, check me, Paul. Can I like drop names or not?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
he works
fine
the
with it.
same way because I actually called them. I actually called Mark Spain's office, and it works the same way as Jason Brantley. Just a new kid on the block, and I guess he's got an honest enough looking face, you know. And
Susan says hi, by the way.
hey,
Susan, how are you? Susan, you're welcome to join. Remember, she came on last time. You're welcome to join. Click the link if you just want to hang out. Anyone else watching, I appreciate all you guys watching and supporting us here. But so that's what he
there's nothing
does.
outstanding or spectacular about him, not that I know of.
I was wondering if he cuts his commissions to get people in, is what I'm really concerned about. And so he's just got a company, and he just boosts his company out. And I guess he has what is it called? Expansion teams.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
I'm
know
gonna
very
call and
much.
find out more about it. I mean, I see the first time I saw him was out them in Beaufort. I
Mhm.
saw signs for him out there, and now they're all the way out here in Winston-Salem.
Yeah.
I just I'm gonna put that in there. Went with Mark Spain, $445,000 listing. But she said he was local, and you heard it. The wife trusted him. Agents, communication, and trust are the two most important qualities an agent can have, and market knowledge, of course. But I'm saying this is how he got his foot in the door.
I'm going to make myself the stalking horse. I'm going to call him tomorrow about one of my properties.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Mark Spain.
Huh?
I want to call
Yep.
him. I'm gonna call. Yeah, I plan to call and just ask him like how do they function.
Yep.
I know there's Redfin out there.
Yeah,
You know,
Redfin's been out a while.
Yeah, they've got what two. I think there's only two agents. It's Tracy and his wife.
Yeah.
Representing
Tracy,
Redfin.
no. Tracy and her husband.
Oh, okay. Tracy's the wife. Okay, Edwards. Gosh, I can't remember his first. Henry. Yeah,
Henry.
I did a deal with him. He's a good agent.
Yeah, Henry I met him when he was just getting into real estate. His wife Tracy was already an agent, and he's a very sharp guy.
He is sharp.
He's a sharp. I was talking with him, and we were both in different real estate schools.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Yeah, He's like, I was going over him with some topics, laws, real estate law.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Yeah, this is easy, man. This ain't hard."
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I should have no problem with this." He aced it, class and state.
Knowledge is power, James.
Sharp guy. Yeah.
Chad Bourne. 27104. That's not. I know where that's at. That's the zip code I'm in. 27104, Winston-Salem.
Mm-hmm.
That's West Winston for you guys tuning in right now.
This is Tim. Thank you for calling. I cannot come to the phone right now. Please leave.
I don't leave a message anymore, people, because when I leave a message and I tell them I'm a real estate agent, they're like, he wants about the house. They don't call me back. So maybe I should. What do you think? Comment below, guys. James, what do you think? You think I should leave a message? What do you think?
I don't know. You got a better opinion than I do because I don't make calls.
I might just say I'm calling about regarding see if your house is active.
It depends on the. It depends on the script you would use if you left a message.
Yeah.
It depends. If you don't leave a message, they may think it's a robocall and not call back at all.
Yeah.
If you do leave a message, then it peels down to the question of what kind of a message are you going to leave?
Yeah. Well,
So
I wouldn't
that's
say
kind of sticky. That's kind of sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing, guys, I'm literally I'm not just calling, I'm actually checking the house out on Zillow because these are for sale by owners, Brown Summit. And just so I can see what I'm looking at when I'm calling them, you know, so I can see what it says. I mean, this one says for sale by owner, ranch home. We're looking at they're asking 414.9, fenced backyard, sprawling brick ranch, tile floor, granite countertops, back patio, plenty of cabinet space, formal dining room. I'm looking at this right now. It's a very nice home. Let's see if we can
Okay,
get
I
this.
wasn't paying attention. Is that a listing
It's for sale by owner.
for sale by owner? What are they asking?
414.9.
Damn, is it in the middle of Sherwood Forest?
No, it's in Brown Summit.
Okay.
Greensboro, above Greensboro. This
Okay.
is they just put on the market 10.8. So
How many square feet does it have? It's footage.
let me see here.
I'm looking up Susan O'Rourke. She gave me a shout out. I'm going to friend you, Susan.
Susan's awesome. She's in my Tom Ferry's coaching.
Yeah,
6 days in the market. She is a go-getter, I tell you, and she's crushing it in Florida. If you guys are in Florida, you need a real estate agent, contact Susan here. Add her on Facebook and DM her. She is just fantastic. I tell you, I don't see the square footage on here, James, but maybe I'm not looking at it right. It's on 1.57 of an acre, built in 1961. It's 138 per square foot. Why does it not show? It shows the price per square foot.
Oh, they didn't take measurements. It's a field. They didn't measure it.
Okay.
And that's another thing I want to point out too. Why you guys out there who are not, who might be consumers, might be lay people out there, why you want to get an agent, because agents tend to be more detailed when they put a house up. When we list a house, we tend to be more detailed. You know, we're not required to divulge the room sizes, but when we do, we're required to be accurate.
That's right.
And most of your realtors, I'd say probably, I've not taken a survey or anything, but I'd probably say 99.99% of realtors out there, we divulge the sizes of the rooms. And when we divulge the sizes of the rooms, by default, find out what level the bedrooms are on. So if you don't like to negotiate steps, for instance, and you want an owner suite on the main, when we give that size of those rooms, you don't know what level
is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
You can join us, Susan.
Yeah. I'm going to get off in a minute anyway.
Yeah.
I've got to go and get some stuff done.
I'll probably be on here till probably close to 4:30 because then I've got to run to the bank.
Okay.
And but you know, Susan, hop on and join us. I'm totally cool with that. And nobody. Okay, let's go back. So that person did not answer right here. Not answer. Okay. All right, next one. Let's see here. Winston-Salem. Do not call. Do not call. Do not call. I really need to just mail them. Yeah, these do not calls I need to mail. Yeah. Well, I'll have to come back and do that because that's going to take up too much time right now. Let's see here. Alamance Church Road in Greensboro. Let's over here. Zillow. And there's all types of different types of lead gen, ladies and gentlemen. You can call people in your database. You can call for sale by owners. What in tarnations? They want $525,000 for this. James.
They're OOC. Out of control.
1816 Alamance Church Road, damn it. Look it up, James. Greensboro. Oh my God. Yeah, they probably don't want to talk to me. They probably don't want to talk to me. I'm gonna tell you right now.
The seller party is out of control.
Someone popped on. Let me see who it is. I hope it's let's see here. All right, Susan's on. Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Hey, y'all.
How are you?
I'm in my riding clothes. That's why.
Yes. Hello. I am looking for the owner of 1816 Alamance Church Road.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yes, my name is Paul, and I'm a local real estate agent in the area. The call is recorded for training purposes, and I'm at my office doing some calls from my desk. And so I have a question for you. I see that you're a private seller, and I totally respect that. I was curious to know, did you have a timeline where you wanted to be a private seller before you choose to interview agents to possibly list and sell your home?
Um, no, I don't have a timeline right now.
Okay. Would you, my goal is also to set appointments and preview properties. I don't charge for that. And I just kind of tell you my perspective. Would you be open if I could just come preview the property with you and just tell you what I think about the property?
No, I'm not interested. I've had people to give me their opinion.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yes. Have a blessed day.
You too.
All right, guys. What should I have done?
Was that a FISBO?
Yep. And it's overpriced.
Yeah.
Why did she want to sell it?
Oh, I didn't ask. What's motivating you to sell?
Well, motivation. Yeah. I mean, we're so advanced sometimes as real estate agents, we'll forget the fundamentals sometimes. And that's the fundamental right there. What's your motivation? Why do you want to sell it? What's going on? Yeah. I was kind of.
If you had her on the phone, James, if you had her on the phone, I'm cutting you off. Forgive me. What would you have said? What would you have said if you had her on the phone?
Okay. Well, I was picking up a little bit because I'm multitasking over here. Did you offer her like a free CMA?
Well, I offered to go over and visit and preview the property and give her my opinion on it.
She probably
Would have
thinks
been
you're
maybe
going to
more
come over and
specific
take all her
and
groceries.
say, I see that you got.
What was that,
But,
Susan?
Yeah, say it again.
I was just being fresh. I said she probably thinks you're going to come and take all of her groceries.
Okay.
That's funny. That's funny.
All right.
He just randomly called her and said, "Hey, can I come over?" He didn't ask her any questions.
Oh man.
Maybe I would have probably been more angled that same question a different way by maybe asking her, "Hey, how did you arrive at that price?"
Okay.
How did you arrive at that price? Asking.
Gotcha.
I just called for sale by Ona, and he said he's getting he's gotten a few offers. However, he wants to rent back for 4 years. And I said, that's funny. I said, why do you want to rent back for 4 years? And he said, I like it here. It was the most bizarre call.
I probably would have gotten back to this right here. You can
What is
see.
it? Selling, hold it higher. Selling Secrets. By James Franklin Jr. Good
Right.
for you.
I probably would have offered her to send her a free copy of this to help her because my aim, my goal is to contribute to the cause. And the cause is to put as many homes on the market with as much exposure as possible. So I'd like to help her do this. And after she got done reading it, she would discover I'm doing a lot of stuff wrong. And maybe it is in my best interest to hire James. That's what I would have done, probably. I would have offered to give her a free book, and just to help her. No cost. Take it for what it's worth. If you can use it, use it. If you cannot. And after she looks through it, she says, he's making a lot of suggestions here. I'm not going to do. I don't have the time to do. I don't want to do. Maybe I need to hire. It's really bait is what it is. It's fish bait.
Yeah.
Fisbo bait.
Hello?
Yes. Hello. I am looking for the owner of 4841 Doc Davis Drive in Clemens.
That would be me and my wife.
Okay. My name is Paul. I'm a local real estate agent in the area, and the call is recorded for training purposes. And I'm at my office doing some calls. Um, I pulled it up on Zillow. So I'm here to help people. And my question is this just vacant land, or is there a house on the property as well?
It's vacant land.
Okay. And let me ask you, did you have a timeline where you would be curious to interview agents to list and sell the property?
Can't really say that I have any sort of timeline. The property, I've already had it perked and it's owned free and clear. So.
Right. Okay. Would you be, excuse me, because I see it's only been on 20 days, so you just listed it.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of how I can be of any service to you. Any motivation on why you want to sell the property?
Me and my wife are just wanting to use some of the money toward buying something that's already been, something that's already been built.
Okay. Would you be open if we met and I can preview it and I can do a complimentary comparable market analysis just to see what land's selling there in that area, and roughly to see if it's the land, if it's the price, or if it's the marketing that needs to be, because it's usually those three things that's prohibiting the sale here possibly. Or is there any let me ask you this, do you have any calls on it or any interest in it right now?
I've had several phone calls where people have asked me about touring land, where they had, and a few people have in fact come out and said that they were very interested, but they were still going to shop around the market to see what was all available.
Okay. Well, I am interested in helping you if you're open to that. I'd like to set an appointment and just to walk it and run some numbers and see if I can be of service. And if I can, I respect that. But if I can, I'd love to get you what you want and, help me as well.
I would appreciate that right there. I know I have had another person offer to go ahead and put the listing up for me on other websites. He himself had actually done a comparison of other properties around the area, and he did say that he felt it was a good price compared to the other ones, considering that further location. Because another one was listed for a higher price that was closer to me, but that one's in a developed neighborhood, and that was why the price was so much higher.
Okay, James, I gotta go.
But that was what he had told me himself.
Okay. Would you
but
be? Yeah.
If you'd like to come and tour and see what you think, give your opinion of the property, that'd be just fine with me as well.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. What day and time's best for you?
Let me see. I'll be on vacation, so I'll be out. I live in a property right next to that property, and I'll be there all of next week. The only day that I wouldn't be available would probably be
Tuesday. Okay. And as far as work goes, what time's good to come after work is a convenience for you?
My work is kind of, you can say it's kind of weird on the hours, because basically I have to get started by 6 a.m, but it doesn't matter how long it takes me to get the job done. I just stay until the job is done, so I never know what time I'm going to get off.
Do you do construction?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah.
But if I worked in construction, I'd just borrow the construction equipment to go ahead and develop the land myself.
Got you. I know they're working hard hours now. That's why I brought that up. Okay, then I'm thinking Monday. Do you want me just to call you on this number?
Let's see. Trying to think.
Or is Saturday better for you?
Yeah, I would probably say Saturday would probably be better for me. I do have something that I have to do on Sunday and Monday, and I don't know how long that would take me.
Okay.
So it'd have to be either Saturday or probably on sometime after Tuesday next week is what I'm thinking.
Okay. Saturday's good for me. Do you want me to call you to see how your work schedule is for Saturday, or do you already have a time?
No, I do have to work on Saturday. That's right. I do have to work on Saturday, but
Okay.
I would likely, the most I could tell you is I would likely be off by 2 or 3 p.m.
Okay. Okay. So Saturday evening. Okay. Let's do Saturday.
You would just want to give me a call beforehand before trying to come to the property,
Right.
so that obviously that I'm actually there and not at work and say go be there for another 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. I understand. I'm going to put down call you at 3:00 on Saturday to see if you're available.
Alrighty.
And your first name, sir? I didn't catch that.
First name is John.
Hey, John, I'm Paul.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
It's my pleasure. I'll send you, this is the best number to text you as well?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to send you my contact card. It'll have a picture of me as well. And it has all my contacts. So that way you have it.
All right. I appreciate your time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And have a good day. And I'll talk to you Saturday.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey. Well, that was a success, John. Land. James, are you there, brother? I cannot hear. Oh, I think you're muted. People in the audience. Oh, he's on the phone working. Yeah. So people in the audience, what do you do when you get calls like this? Tell me what you think in the comments below. When people are calling you and asking you about the sale of your property. Well, I'm not calling random. I'm calling for sale by owners, by the way. So if you have sold a house before and you did it on your own with no real estate agent, how did you feel about agents calling you? Did you like that? Did you think it was annoying? Were they asking the right questions? Did you feel that they were pressuring you? Give me some feedback on how you did and how you feel about that, because all that helps. It's we're here to help people. Swatel. Oh, thanks, Swatel. Swatel's the man. He literally sits right there. Swatel sits right there, and he's not here today. Swatel, you're supposed to be here today because you told me you'd be here today. I went to his open house this weekend. He is the man. Shame on you, Swatel. Oh my goodness.
For shame.
Oh,
what I could hear, because I was multitasking, I think you did well because, and I could tell you were doing well because you were engaging him. And
Thank
he
you,
was giving
James.
back response.
Wow. I mean, it took years of craftsmanship to get here. Now I'm going to send him my contact information. That way he knows who I am. And I've got to put this in my calendar to follow up with him and go on the property. I need an appointment book is what I need. Share contact. Were you doing cold calls or were you doing business calls, James?
I was.
Good. Let's see here. Good speaking with you, John.
Okay, I got to get up out of here.
Me too, John. James.
I've got constituents I have to answer to.
Call you Saturday around 3 p.m.
Yeah, I got to do some negotiating with a couple of people over a house for sale. So looks like I'm actually going to have to lower it. I don't even have it listed yet, and I was about to list it, and I'm going to have to talk with some people about lowering it now because there was one house I was going to wait. I try to convince the seller to wait and let that close at around the same price that we were going to list ours for, so I could use it as a comp.
Mm-hmm.
Well, deal fell through.
Oh,
House on the same street, it fell through. The house is back on the market. It's on the market for approximately $17,000 less.
oh wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I've got to crunch some numbers, talk with the owner, and we're probably going to have to list it for less.
Okay.
And somebody just dinged me on my phone representing one of those I call them entity buyers. It's like a buyer company, like Mark Spain is an entity buyer, Jason Bradley, Main Street Renewal, LKN, Rubik, Austin Banks. Those are all like, OfferPad. Those are
Yeah.
all like entity buyers. So I've got to call this one guy back. He just sent me a text, and I'm going to be making a lot of calls from the car.
James, you're the
We
man,
can talk
dude.
tomorrow. No, he said we can talk tomorrow. No, we can talk now. Gotta go. Okay.
James,
All right, man.
I will see you later on.
Okay, my brother.
Yeah.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
guys. Okay.
Yes. Guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to probably try to get a few more calls in if I can. But everyone, I mean, I've got just for a few more minutes. David Shafton, this is I think I've called these people before. David Shafton is my husband. That's the only number I think. Who is this? Oh my goodness. This is another for sale by owner. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get one more call in, and then we're going to pretty much call it a day. So let's see here. Tobaccoville. Copy. We go to Zillow. I appreciate everyone tuning in today. It's come on, Zillow. Okay. Tobaccoville. Looks like it's just, I don't know what this is. It's a house. Let's see what we got here. We're drinking water.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
I will leave a message this time, guys.
3 6 7 0 3 8 2 1 4 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello. My name is Paul. I'm a local real estate agent in the area, and I'm calling in regards to 9292 Creek Farm Road in Tobaccoville. I have this number on for the owner of the property. I had some inquiries to ask you. If you don't mind, if you could please return my phone call at your convenience. My number is area code 336-963-3684. Again, my name is Paul, and the phone number to me is 336 area code 963-3684. Thank you so much, and look forward to talking to you soon. I hate I missed you. Left a message. I'm a little hesitant, guys, ladies and gentlemen, leaving messages, because when they find out that you're a real estate agent, they really don't want to talk to you, or they think you're just trying to sell their property. I am not here to sell properties. I'm here to help people, and I happen to sell properties. And James is the same way, and the people, a lot of agents are the same way. They just have not had that opportunity to express themselves. And one thing about being a good real estate agent is you have to practice. You have to script practice. Now you say, well, I don't believe in scripts. Well, you don't have to believe in scripts, but it's a whole psychology about it, about how you're going to come across, because everyone's a little bit different. And I've learned this the hard way, because I wasn't a believer in scripts either. You're not, it's not like you're on theater. It's almost like if you've been on theater. It's kind of like if you've been on a play. You take a script and you memorize it, but then you create the character with yourself in there. Well, it's a similar thing. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you got real estate needs, questions, if COVID-19 has changed a little bit on your living situations, need a downside, empty nesters, knock on wood, people leaving us, and now we have estate sales. I'm here to help, and so is James, and so is James. And so just let me know. And I hope you guys have a blessed and fantastic day. Comment below. Let me know how you feel. If you can, do me a favor, go onto your podcast app, and right there, if you could type in Real Estate Unlimited and click like, we'll be good to go. All right. Toodles.